So you brought up a very important point for investors to be aware of with regards to exempt market dealers. So the exempt market dealer license is quite broad and can be used in a very wide-ranging number of ways. Many, what I would call more traditional exempt market dealers, are almost what you would think of as a stockbroker, but for private investments. So there would be an individual person, a dealing representative, would have a Rolodex of investors. An offering would come to them and say, hey, I'm interested in finding, $5, $10 million. They would pay the dealing representative, and the dealing representative would pick up the phone or the email, and they would go through their Rolodex looking for people in their network that they think would be a fit for this investment. And that EMD would then be responsible for a lot of the marketing and sort of sales aspect of the capital raising, in addition to all of the remaining EMD responsibilities. Equivesto does not operate in that way. We operate primarily as what I would describe as a processing exempt market dealer. So rather than us going out and actively selling any one offering, we really focus on supporting the investors that are attracted by the issuers themselves through the entire onboarding, investor sign up, and investment process. Part of our philosophy behind that really stems from, to be honest, the fundamentals of how the private market works and how people get paid. In a sort of traditional exempt market dealer space, the salesperson is, of course, being paid for finding you, the investor, and bringing you in. They're being paid a commission on the sale. But that same person is also responsible with determining whether you are suitable and eligible to make that investment. Now, that creates a conflict of interest. And exempt market dealers, of course, disclose this conflict of interest to investors on their website. We, as an EMD, still have conflicts of interest that we disclose and talk about how we handle. But this core conflict of interest present in the industry of the salesperson is also the gatekeeper is, in my opinion, too large of a conflict to allow to be maintained. So Equivesto operates really from a processing perspective. So we still have exempt market dealers, but they are really focused on that suitability and eligibility assessment and essentially providing customer service to investors who are looking to invest but have questions and need help understanding the process and the documents. Our exempt market dealers are not paid a sales commission of any kind, and they are not directly benefiting by somebody making a larger or smaller investment. We want to make sure that we are focused on providing the best feedback around suitability and eligibility, and really processing and supporting any investor who's coming through to participate in Denise's offering, rather than us also trying to convince or encourage people to participate in investing themselves.